Hello, hello. What's up? Eswakago here again. I'm back with our season 2 of Ushamba in America. Yes. And I'm talking about myself, not anybody else. It's just me. This is my personal experience. Yeah. And when I was right about to relocate here, I remember calling my host, and I remember asking her if how many baby napkins that I'm needed to carry, because I could see they were in a cold season, and I was also scared that I might come here, and when I wash the napkin clothes, they might not dry according to my thinking. So I asked her if I needed to add more, and she was like, "What do you mean?" And here I am, very innocent, and then I explained myself once again, like I wanted to know if I need to add more napkins, because I am feeling like I might wash baby napkins and they ain't gonna be dry because of the weather. And she was like, no, 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 no. We do not do napkins here. We use diapers, okay? And then I was like, oh my God, this woman just wanna make me to be in a life that I cannot even afford. How am I gonna make it with diapers 24/7? And my little one is 1 year and let's say some 4 months, and that means I'm gonna be buying these diapers for the next whole year or so until she knows how to use the bathroom by herself. So yeah, but my thinking was I have to use nafe. So I didn't know here they don't do nafe. Yeah, you have to buy the diapers. Yeah, it's their way of living. So that's one thing. And then we go to the airport, and I have this this the day I was supposed to arrive to my destination, that is my third flight to my final destination. It happened that the flight was cancelled, and we had to wait like 24 hours to get another flight that was scheduled to leave the following day. So I'm at the customer's desk, and I am asking them if they can help me to call my host, the person that was supposed to receive me here, so that I can communicate with them to let them know that the flight was cancelled. We're gonna see them the following day. Remember, the person that was supposed to host me is a person unknown to me, so I have to keep them updated, or rather they're gonna think otherwise, and I'm gonna stay on the streets. So I'm very, 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 very careful not to do anything that might trigger their anger, okay? So I'm here making all my efforts to keep them updated, because I know they're gonna head to the airport and then they won't find us, and then they might get mad and so I went to the customer desk, and I'm like, okay, help me call my host, blah 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 blah. So they are like, okay, what's the number? And I am here with my whole clan accent. Actually, it was like the whole nation of Kenya. I'm here telling them 07 blah blah blah, and then they are like, huh, can you say it again? I didn't hear you. And then I'm like, so I'm like, why are they not hearing me? I'm speaking the same way I speak, and I've never heard someone else saying they didn't hear me say 0. They know it's 0, period. So and then I figured out we're gonna stay here like a whole hour. It's gonna take us a whole hour before they get to understand me, because they feel like we do have a very deep accent. So I have to come up with a way of solving this. Here I am. Okay. Without me knowing, I created a problem in another problem. So I'm here like, okay, can you help me with a bairo? Bairo. You know, bairo. Yeah. And they're like, huh? Can you say it again? Can you say it again, please? Okay, they're being polite to not show you like they are struggling to hear you, but for real, they were struggling to hear me. And I told them I wanted a biro to write you the number, write you the number, so that you can call you can help me to dial to call my host. And they're like, oh, okay, say it again. By this time, I'm very mad. I'm like, these people, it's kind of like their ears or eardrums were tampered with, but they do not know. They are trying to show me like I am the one with the accent issue, but again, according to how I can figure it, it's like they also have a problem with their ears. Okay. And I go like, please help me with a biro. And then they're like, oh, you mean ink pen? That is ink pen. You mean ink pen? I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. And deep within me, I'm like, whatever. And then they give me the pen. I jot down the number for them. And then they call my host. And that was sold. Yeah. And then I'm here now in my host house. Yes, I have the, of course, they had to show me several things like using the washing machine and stuff like that. Because where else had I ever used a washing machine? Never. I would be lying if I say I did before. Okay, now I start driving. Driving classes. Of course, here people, you don't go to school. According to my state, according to my experience, you don't go to school. You just get someone, and the someone, they will train you. In this case, I was trained to drive by my host's son, and it took me like a week or 2 weeks. So the third week, I was able to drive. So before then, they used to drop me to work and come for me at the evening when I finish working. It was a lot of work, of course, because they have to make like 4 trips, to and fro. So here I am. I now I can drive. Comes the first day when I went to work, and I was supposed to be at work by 7. I get at the parking lot around 6:45. I have 15 minutes to show up at work, or 6:50. And then I have like 10 15 minutes. Here I am, and I find like they have a car here and a car here, because I used to work in a hospital, and it's a big institution. So there is here in America, it's 24/7. So there is no single shift that you can say they do not have many people. So in every shift for the 3 shifts, they have enough people and they have enough cars at the parking lot, and that makes it a little bit crowded at the parking lot. And then this is a hospital. They also have guests coming in, so ain't easy. So I went in and I was like, okay, this is a car and this is a car. Okay, I am needed to park my car, yet these are 2 cars, and according to how things appeared, this is a big car and this is a big car, expensive car, of course, but my car is the small car, just for making things work. I've just started, so my car is not that much money, and here I am. I need to park my car, and I cannot hit these 2 cars. And my God, it was so hard because I felt traumatized. I was shaking, not because of any cold, but because I was fearing to cause an accident to non-moving vehicle. So what I did, I had to do a very, very, very quick fasting, to go without food and water. Yeah, I had to fast for the 5 minutes that was remaining. I had to make a quick fasting and prayer. Yes, I went to the mountain, I prayed at the same spot, and then I had to get my car in. Yeah, why? Because I wasn't used to driving car back there. This is my first experience, and now I don't want to cause accident, and maybe they can think I'm a bad person and they get me back home. Ile ka Ushamba unakuanga nayo, like if anything happens, all you think about is, what if they take me back because of doing this? Yeah, you're naivety. So I managed to park the car, and it was a miracle. I almost called the CNN people to come and cover the breaking news. Unfortunately, I didn't have their number, and that was it. Yeah. When I was applying for the job post, that is housekeeping, I started as a housekeeper in the hospital. And so this one day I was called for the interview, and I went in for the interview, and what I thought was housekeeping, and housekeeping was still a big name for me, because housekeeping is these cleaning jobs. So I went in, and they gave me the paperwork and the forms, and I read, and it was written as environmental services. I was like, oh my God, nimeomoka Jesu, environmental services. I thought maybe they thought because we are famous about zoos in Africa, they have big animals. Maybe they thought they can associate me with that, and maybe give me a higher post to do with mazigira. So by the minute I was leaving that office, I felt like I was the waziri wa mazigira. I felt somehow sophisticated. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. So I went home and I told my host, you know what? When I went for the interview, they just decided to give me another post that I did not even apply for. Maybe they just looked at me and they thought that I'm overqualified for housekeeping. They just gave me another job called environmental services. My host laughed. And she was like, here they used to give the same jobs. It's the same jobs we have, like cleaning, but they give them names, other sophisticated names to look. You might think it's an office post. I was like, by the look of things, because I was interviewed by two adults, two like manager and supervisor. I feel like that post must be an office job post. She was like, okay, let's just wait. When you go there, you will tell me. Okay. The third interview they did, I was sent to the headquarters, and then I went there and I was interviewed for the last time. And my friend, the day I was supposed to report to work, shock beat me. Shock beat me, because I was supposed to go for orientation for 2 weeks. So what you do for orientation, they do have you follow a person who has been doing it, who is an employee, an old one, and they will teach you how to do what you're just about to start in 2 weeks. So for 2 whole weeks, you're gonna be following that person, doing nothing, of course, just seeing what you are supposed or you are expected to be doing, nothing more, just following them and seeing what they do. Of course, you're gonna help, but you're not supposed to do that. They have to train you for 2 weeks. They pay you like as the same amount you agreed. So yeah, the first day that I reported to work, and then I saw whoever was supposed to train me with a broom and a big cart stacked with tissue paper, a dustpan. I was like, oh my God, Jesus. So it was a kufagia job. They would have told me just plain. It's called cleaning back in our country. Here they call it housekeeping. Some other institutions they call it environmental services. So you might think all along I thought I was gonna be giving a very decent job. Wapi. Aguna. So yeah, these are the things that you come across when you visit other places other than your motherland, and you get to understand that wewe sio kila kitu unajua. Unaona, mimi nilikuwa nimetoka Nairobi, so I used to laugh at people from the village thinking that wako na ufala. You know, ufala, hakuna mtu ananga ufala. The only thing ni you have mastered where you are. Otherwise, if you go to another different territory, you're gonna be fala. Trust me, it happens to so many people. Even the people you think they know much, when they go to another territory, they are embarrassed by things that you think you know, but you find out you do not know, because the only things you know is the things that work around where you are. So that was me. I'll keep on bringing more of this, and even much more. This is season 2. I will try to keep them rolling as much as I can, and see you in the next video. Share, subscribe, what else? Share, subscribe, comment, ask me questions, tell me what you wanna hear from here. I'll bring it raw and candid. And I'm also supposed to be bringing another type of videos. I'll keep you updated, so keep on checking. That one gonna be more fire, because it's gonna be me and of course someone else. Yeah, and please stay tuned. Thank you.